Nammo Phat, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 14th, 2020, and we're here for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. This morning we recite the second wonderful precept. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression, I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I am determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on Earth. Today we are beginning chapter 2 of Ajahn Sucitta's book, Kamma and the End of Kamma. Bright Kamma, support for attention. In the last few weeks, a Buddha image has been created in this monastery by Ajahn Nanti. He's a sculptor from Thailand who came here to do this as an act of generosity. It's been a lovely occasion because the Buddha image is being made in a friendly and enjoyable way. Many people have been able to join in and help with it. Yesterday, there were 9 people at work sanding the Buddha image. It's not that big, yet 9 people were scrubbing away on it, not colliding with each other, and enjoying doing that together. Bright and dark Kamma arise in the heart. 9 people working together in a friendly, enjoyable way is a pretty good thing to have happening. Moreover, it was all voluntary and came about not through prior arrangement. People got interested in the project and gathered around it. It's because of what the Buddha represents, and because people love to participate in good causes. That's the magic of good Kamma. It arises around doing something which will have long-term significance, and also from acting in a way that feels happy rather than intense or compulsive. Kamma, intentional or volitional action, always has a result or residue, and here it's obvious that the good Kamma is having good results. There's an immediate result. People are feeling happy through working together. And there's a long-term result. They are doing something that will bring benefit to others. In a few days, we hope to install the Buddha image in the meditation hall. It is an image that makes me feel good when I look at it. It has a soft, inviting quality that brings up a sense of feeling welcome and relaxed. This is a very good reminder for meditation. Sometimes people can get quite tense about enlightenment, and that brings up worries, needs, and demands. But often what we really need is to feel welcomed and blessed. This is quite a turnaround from our normal mindset, but when we are sitting somewhere where we feel trusted, where there's benevolence around us, we can let ourselves open up. And as we open our hearts, we can sense the clarity of presence and firm up around that. This firmness arising from gentleness is what the Buddha image stands for. It reminds us that there was an historical Buddha whose awakening is still glowing through the ages. But when this is presented as a heart impression, rather than just a piece of history, it carries more resonance. Then, the image serves as a direct reflection on what good Kamma feels like. Good Kamma in the scriptures is generally called bright Kamma as opposed to dark Kamma. Bright means you feel bright and uplifted. It's not just an idea. Brightness is a felt tone rather than a judgment, good or bad, right or wrong. It has beauty. The word bright has the sense of something opening, of softness and joy. It has these tones to it, while dark implies being shut down, contracted, and hopeless. So this is something to check inwardly. The quality of the actions that we do and the context that we generate around ourselves. Is it bright? Even if we own up to some painful truth about our actions, isn't there a brightness, a certain dignity, when we do that willingly? Look for brightness in occasions when we come forth like that, rather than in terms of superficial ease or being dutifully good. The attitude behind what we say and think, is it bright or dark? That tone, rather than charm or obedience, is setting the abiding place of our hearts. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you again for joining me this morning, and I hope you have a very pleasant Tuesday.